It's 20 after 2 in the morning. I'm here visiting with Jen. Jen's sleeping right now. And I wanted to do a pick me up with my Evil Red and some flaming hot Cheetos. Gonna hold off a few minutes before I do this because I need a few people in the room. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a dropper of it on the Cheetos and eat it on one of the Cheetos. It ain't gonna be too bad, but late night like this, waking up, eating this, and then doing this, it'll be pretty rough. Hopefully everybody's having a good evening, early morning. This is the first extreme early live stream that I ever did. So if you're up, I'm up. And the grumpy girl is up. What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? I'm here with Jen, but Jen's sleeping. She told me earlier I should do a live stream, but that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna do a drop of the tincture. I don't have anything else really to burn on right now. Maybe some flaming hot Cheetos. Right? Oh, yeah, my shoulder. I had a doctor's appointment earlier before I came to see Jen about my arm. They did an X-ray, and it still hurts. I mean, but I gotta pick up a steroid when I get home from the pharmacy, so I'm gonna be all right with that. Then I gotta start PT, and then if that doesn't work, I'll get an MRI scheduled, and then we'll go from there. And hopefully I don't need surgery, but I think I probably will. But but it should be okay, hopefully. But so I'm just gonna do it like this, put a little bit on. It always hits harder early in the morning. I try to do a drop of it on my way to the bus stop, especially at like 2:30 in the morning. I should have brought Clayton's with me, but yeah, she must have heard me talking. That burn sitting in the middle of the mouth, tiny bit in the back of the throat. Yeah, this is hitting a little harder because it's early in the morning. Chris has a problem. His back is hurting him. He has back issues. So if you happen to be new at this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, Chris is still there. He's probably just laying in bed, watching it on his phone. I mean, sorry. Yeah. Evil Red's more evil at night, at this time of night. Ooh. I guess it just hits differently at different times of the day. My tolerance is probably a little off right now compared to what I would have been doing if I would have done it earlier in the night. But yeah, Jen's waking up now, so had a nice little late night burn, early morning burn. Yeah, if you could smash that like button, we got 10 people in the room. Might as well just make it happen, get the algorithm up. I ate a Cheeto with tincture. Put a little bit on the Cheeto, and then I did a drop as I was chewing it. But yeah, right now my tongue's still on, kind of on fire. It's like a little bit on the middle of the tongue going to the front now. But it's popped on to see who was going to be on. Chris probably went back to sleep. I know how, or tried to went back to sleep with his back. I knew back pain a little too well myself. My arm is hurting me a little bit right now, so might as well do a little bit, have a little bit of fun while I'm up. But anyway, this came on for a quick little burn. Try to be back on a little bit later on. Do another burn with a tincture. Okay, that's nothing wrong with that either. Where's, I can't see what that says.
What number is the burn?
What number's the burn? Right now I'm down to about a 1, borderline 2. Man, when it first hit, I was up to about 6.5, 7.
Oh.
But like I said, it's primarily just like it's all on the tongue right now. I think the itty bitty little bit of spice or whatever that's on the Fritos, spice it up a little bit more. I have a few Reapers in the freezer at home. That's all I have. And I've just been doing tinctures and that's it. Nothing else. So my tolerance is still fairly high, but not too high. I needed to get it higher though. I need some more pods. And I got 2 plants that sprouted, which was really cool. I need to get more of those plants. I want to get a couple of those warthog sprouting. And then hopefully in a couple more weeks, maybe a month or so, they'll be able to start having a flower on it so we can start getting peppers. That's what I'm looking forward to get some peppers.
Someone new is saying hi.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Just burning up with a little bit of tincture and flaming hot Cheetos, mixed with the combination. I already did a drop, and I'm just eating a couple more Fritos. I can feel the heat in my chest right now, right here. Doing a late night burn. This is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to have a couple people on. That's really cool. Being up here at the rehabilitation center at this time of night is pretty cool. Real quiet. How quiet it would be like in the hallway, walking down the main hallway and all that stuff would be pretty cool. But anyway, this was only going to be a short live stream. Got to get back to sleep, at least try to go to sleep.
How long have we been trying to burn up the nurses?
We've been trying to burn the nurses up too, but since Sunday, and we tried to burn one up today, but he didn't want nothing to do with it because they have to work, which is kind of funny. Yep. All right, Chris, I'll talk to you later. Hope you feel better with your back. I'm going to get going, guys. Try to go back to sleep. I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Burn.